Good morning. My name is Catarina Albuquerque. I am the United Nations Special Rapporteur on the human right to safe drinking water and sanitation. I'm very happy to be able to address you today in the framework of the launching of the thematic global consultation on water. And I want to address you to put some issues on the table, to address some issues that are very dear to me, and also to instigate you, to compel you to participate in this global consultation, and also share with us your vision, your dreams, your ambitions for the world after 2015 when it comes to sanitation, to hygiene, and to water, and also to the reduction or even elimination of inequalities. So I will start by telling you that my dream and for post 2015 and the world that I want for 2015 is a world where every single person has access and uses safe, affordable, available, acceptable water and sanitation without any type of discrimination. And therefore, I think that having this global consultation is an excellent sign that the world decision makers are aware of the crucial importance of water for global development. We know, however, that even though water is obviously crucial for our development, it is also being threatened by different factors, different reasons, for different reasons. We know that water scarcity is growing. This is caused by many reasons. We are consuming more water, namely for agriculture, industry, etc. We are consuming more water. We are more. The population in the world is growing. And also the effects of climate change are becoming more and more visible and serious. So all these elements put together make water more scarce and compel us to take important decisions on how we want to shape the future, to making sure that we can still count on water for the different purposes that we need it for, and to start with, for the realization of the human right to water. We know that the percentage of water needed for the realization of the right is relatively small. I would say 3 to 5% of global fresh water in the world. But still, I think that decisions are important to be taken when it comes to prioritization of different water uses for the different purposes that I have outlined, and also for other purposes. When it comes to sanitation, unfortunately, we know that this is one of the most off track of the current Millennium Development Goals, and we also know that this is an uncomfortable issue, a taboo issue that people don't want to talk about, don't want to deal with, that is hidden and therefore very often not dealt with. So I think it's very crucial that in the framework of this global water goal, sanitation also figures very prominently. This has also to be the case of hygiene, hand washing, and also menstrual hygiene management, which in my view, and as I see it in my country missions in the framework of my UN mandate, it's an issue that has to be underlined, restated, and also prominently dealt with at country level, at a local level, at municipal level, but also at the global development level. To finalize, I would like also to emphasize the importance I attach to the elimination of inequalities. As we know, this has been and still is, unfortunately, a major blind spot in the current global development agenda. And I think that for after 2015, we cannot tolerate that progress is made on the basis of bringing services, bringing progress to the long-hanging fruits. We have to have a global development agenda which compels us, which forces us, which demands more from us, that demands from us a specific focus, a specific support to those people who have been until now left behind, who are normally the most vulnerable, the most marginalized people in the population, in a country's population. The poorest, those living in rural areas, very often girls and women, people with disabilities, people belonging to ethnic minorities, etc. So the future development agenda has to target these people explicitly and has to request more from governments. Progress can only be called true progress if it takes on board the people who need it most. So I will finalize now, calling on all of you to actively participate in this global consultation and also tell us what are your dreams, what is your vision for the global development agenda for after 2015. What is the world you want? Thank you very much for your attention.